Yesterday, we spoke about the danger of living life while chasing the wrong things and investing all our energy into temporary gains and forgetting the ultimate purpose. And today, we continue with a very powerful parable, an example that Chovos Avos drives this lesson home. But before we get into that, good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for joining me here on a brand new episode of Shaar HaBechinah. The examples of two brothers who inherit a small piece of land, and it's undeveloped and needs work. The wise brother looks at it and realizes that if I focus all my time on this land right now, I won't be able to make a living, and I won't be able to support myself. So he works for others during the day. But the key that he has is that every spare moment that he has, or either whether it be at night or a day off, he invests his time into cultivating this piece of land that he inherited. And little by little, it begins to produce. And eventually, it yields enough of a crop to support him fully and even produce extra so he can buy more land. And over time, what happens is he becomes self-sufficient, and his earlier sacrifices built him a future. Now, the foolish brother, he also works for other people. And he also earns his living that way. But whenever he does have free time, instead of investing in his own land that he inherited, he spends his time in other comforts and entertainment, maybe a spa visit here or an afternoon of laziness. His field that he inherited becomes overgrown with weeds, and the fence eventually falls apart and the trees eventually die from lack of care. And when the time comes, he wants to retire and to rely on this land, there's nothing left because he never invested time into that piece of land. This, my dear friends, is not just a story about farming. It's about our own lives. That parcel of land represents our soul, our neshama, our character, our purpose in this world. Earning a livelihood is necessary. We have to go to work, but our spare moments are our most precious resource. The question is, what do we do with those spare moments? Do we, like the wise brother, use them, to learn Torah, to refine our midos, be more present as a spouse or a parent, grow closer to Hashem, and really build something eternal? Or do we, like the foolish brother, trade them for the temporary pleasures that leave us with nothing lasting? And here's the deeper point. Enjoying yourself at a spa day or entertaining yourself and traveling and having a good time isn't inherently wrong. But when those things replace the work of cultivating our inner life, and they turn our bracha into tools of destruction, because what you're doing that's your means to an end. You working every day just so that you can entertain yourself and to go on those vacations. Like the two brothers, Hashem has given each and one of us a field, which is our mind, our soul, our neshama, our time. If we take care of those things regularly, one day when we need them most, it will be there for us to sustain our spiritual life forever. But if we ignore it, it's going to get overrun by weeds. And when we finally need it, it will be too late. So the question we each need to ask ourselves today is, am I working my own field, or am I letting it go to waste? Thank you, everyone, for joining us all here today, and I love you all.